You guys are summer sales guys, right? So you know the importance of a team. Could I be a rock star summer sales guy, be on a bad team and have a bad summer? Yeah, very, very, very possible, correct? So here's my question. Do you have to be the best if you're on a winning team? No. Okay? Because it's the power of that team. Well, to let you know your bloodline here and its purity, I think that's fairly important. Here is Clara, okay, McDermott. And here's her son, Craig Tillotson. And if you look carefully, where did they move Nathan's picture? Are we back over there? If you look carefully, Craig Tillotson looks a lot like Joyce because they're brother and sister. So Nathan Ricks is actually Craig Tillotson's brother-in-law. So basically the founding family, brother-in-law, Kenton Worthington. Okay, Lance, Rob. So bottom line is, why is that important to you? Every person that has been in Nu Skin longer than 3 or 4 years, okay, I've only been in it 2. So longer than 2 years is a multimillionaire here. Okay? The question is this. What does that mean? Well, it means you have resources. Okay? You have massive resources to help you build your business. Okay? But it also means that you have a playbook. Right? You have a playbook and a coach that can tell you exactly what to do. See, I believe that average people can become extraordinary athletes if they have the right coach and if they have the right workout regimen and they know the right plays. Okay? I really believe that. This is no different. So my story, okay, was 2008. 5 years since Kenton had basically joined, 5.5 years. We all talked about the fact that the economy left me a major blow, and Kenton basically came to me and said, let's go to lunch. Realized that I wasn't as happy and fun as I've always been, asked me what was wrong. I told him I was sick. What I really should have told him was sick and tired of being a traditional business owner and having all the challenges of traditional business. And the bottom line is, so that you know, with the change in the policy for the Federal Housing Administration, my overhead every single month was around $50-some-odd thousand, and I was pulling in maybe 10, 15, 20,000 on a good month and 30,000 on that October, and I was running out of money faster than anything. And I didn't want to fire anybody because the holidays were coming, and I was really, really stuck, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And so at lunch, Kenton looked at me very, 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 what's the right word, compassionately. And he said, Lance, you want what I have. You've just been too successful to really understand what I do. And you have some real misconceptions about what I do for a living. No? He said, but if you'll look behind the curtain, you'll find everything you've ever wanted. The key is looking behind the curtain. He said, and if you do this with me, okay, if it makes sense to you, and I think it will, okay, I'll help you. I'll teach you. And then he asked, what would it take for you to leave the mortgage industry? What would it take? What would it take? And I was arrogant. I wasn't even listening to him at the time. I said, 100 grand. 100 grand a month. I'm not doing this. It's going to take 100 grand, literally. And he said, I can make it happen. We can do that. I've been there. I've done it. I can teach you how to do it. The key is humbling yourself and being willing to be taught. Okay? So for me, that was epic. Okay? I did some due diligence. Jake mentioned I approached this very part-time for 6 months. Made a little bit of income. Enough income where I could basically say, look, without my current lifestyle, if I were willing to ratchet it way down and kind of start all over, I've got enough to cover a nice mortgage payment and car payment, and I can start my whole entire life over again. And pretty much at the age of 39 years old, I was forced by the economy to do that, and I'm forever grateful. I want to tell you guys about the technology. Realize you only have a half an hour. I'm going to take you over to the lab and give you, okay, exactly what the biophotonic scanner is, why Kenton made his decision, where that's taken us today in terms of the science that we're now, in the midst of.